that aren't able to be here will be able to enjoy it later. I'm gonna fade out my music as well here. All right, welcome everybody. It is now exactly 1 o'clock and you are here with our awesome, if you are here, you are in the session, Spring CUBE Virtual Kid Booms.
Virtual Kid Boom.
Yeah, that's right. And as what might do is I'm gonna go ahead and just so we get some good, some of that background noise, I'm gonna mute everybody. And then Claudio, if you wanna just go ahead and unmute yourself whenever you're ready. And then same thing with you kids. That way we just make sure that, that we're being awesome and everybody can hear. And so here we go. We got our virtual kid booms and thank you for joining us. So in our virtual kid booms, we have Kira. Kira, can you wave to us? All right, Sissany. We have, there's Sissany. Russell. All right, we got Robert. We have Savannah. Liam. Hey, Liam. We have Nirja. We have Aowen. I hope I'm saying that right. I think I said it wrong earlier. Chloe. And these are our kid boomers. And of course, thank you to our CUBE sponsors that are helping make this conference possible. We appreciate them. And so this is our virtual kid booms. And again, we're just going to have real quick. When you see your name pop up, if you just want to unmute yourself, again, you can say your name, your school, your grade. Okay, so Kira, you're up.
My name is Kira McCurdy. I'm a fourth grader at Grant School and I live in Oak Hill, California.
Awesome, perfect, Kira. All right, next.
Hi, my name is Sissany. And I go to Victoriano Elementary in Moreno Valley, and I'm in 5th grade.
Awesome, thank you. Russell.
Hi, my name is Russell. I go to the school Lincoln Elementary and I'm in 4th grade. And I live in Salinas, California.
Awesome, thank you, Russell. Robert.
My name is Robert. I go to Paloma Elementary in Temecula, California.
Awesome. Thanks, Robert. Hello. All right, Savannah. Let me see. Savannah, is your microphone on? I know we were having a little audio earlier. There you go. Try it again.
Try it on chat.
Well, everybody, this is Savannah. And Savannah, if you want to chat it in there, and then we'll get your microphone maybe going. This is Savannah. And Kristen, you want to introduce her?
Yeah, I hope to hear from Savannah. Savannah is a student in my pre-calculus class. She's an awesome 11th grade student at Chaparral High School, involved in so many activities as an athlete and student leader. Savannah, is your microphone working?
Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can hear you perfectly.
It was the headphone. But yeah, I go to Chaparral High School in Temecula and I'm in 11th grade. So yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks.
All right, Liam.
Hello, my name's Liam. I go to Workman Elementary in Covina, and I live in West Carroll Avenue.
Awesome. Thank you, Liam. All right, Nirja.
Hi, I'm Nirja. I'm in 8th grade, and I go to Black Mountain Middle School in San Diego.
Awesome. Thank you. Aowen. Let's see. I think I'm going to unmute your microphone for you.
I'm Aowen. I live in Fresno, California. I go to John Walsh Elementary.
Awesome. Thank you. And we have, last but not least, Chloe.
Hi, my name is Chloe, and I go to Orlando Elementary School in Cathedral City, California.
And awesome, thanks for joining us. And so if you don't know who I am, my name is Ben Cogswell. I am a kindergarten teacher in Salinas, California. And I have my co-host here, which is joining me from Texas, Mr. Claudio. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name's Claudio Zavala. I'm an instructional tech coordinator here in Texas. So I work with K-12 campus here. I'm excited to be here to hear what everyone has to share.
So thank you. And of course, this is really about student voice. And I know, Claudio, you're really big with student voice and Flipgrid and the whole, tell us just about why you're passionate about that.
I just everyone has a story to tell, and who best to tell the story than student themselves. And they have so many different ways through song, music, through art, through video, so many different ways. And I'm so excited about empowering students. And again, I get to hear all of you share your awesome ideas here.
And thank you. A big error on my part. I'm so sorry, Mila, and I'm going to have to make you your own slide now. Mila, can we go back? I apologize. Thank you so much for adding that to the chat. Mila, do you want to introduce yourself? Thank you. I apologize.
I'm Mila. I go to Land Elementary School, and I'm 5th grade.
All right. And where do you live? What town?
Cathedral City, California.
Awesome. Sorry, I'm getting my slides a little going crazy on me. Thank you, Mila. 1,000 apologies. You are awesome. I appreciate you being here. All right. So what are, if you, we have probably a lot of returnees here, but what are virtual Kid Cue booms? Basically, they are 3-minute mic drops. This is about the 3rd or 4th time we've seen the Cue Kid booms. They've been in various venues. There's some people that have taken the same thing back to their own district, including my own AlSal district. And it's really a great way, as you'll see if you haven't been with us before, to have students that are passionate. And so again, Claudio was talking a little bit about student voice and why that's so important. So here's the rules. Claudio, do you want to kick us off here?
Absolutely. Yeah. So you each will have 3 minutes to share your ideas, and looking forward to hearing what each of you have to say. So make sure you, when you're ready to talk, mute your mic and go at it. Share your idea.
And these booms, actually, for those of you, and we will get to that, is these were actually already pre-done. One thing that's different is they were pre-done on Flipgrid. And so students could really kind of focus on what they were doing. So we will get to see those, and hopefully it'll be a little less stressful for our students virtually. They are given 7 topics to share about. And of those topics, here's a slide of it. They don't have to do. How many kids did you not have to do? Here's your test. Just 1, right? You could skip 1. All right, Claudio?
Yeah, so you want to use photos, text, and graphics in your presentation. So as Ben had mentioned, they are already on Flipgrid, the little video. So really looking forward to seeing these.
All right. And of course, they, as I mentioned, they're allowed to skip 1 topic. They can use as much, speakers can use as much or as little as they wish. They can use as much text, I think that got caught off, or as little as they wish in that. And so most importantly, Claudio?
We're going to have fun, tons of fun here.
That's why at the beginning we were telling some jokes, and I definitely had some good jokes, some riddles from the kids out there. So thank you so much for sharing. And again, the speakers were recorded virtually. And so if you really, Claudio, I think there's the power of sharing, right? You want to tell us a little bit about what you think about when people are sharing great ideas?
Absolutely. When you share ideas, there's so many other people that can get your idea and move on with it, or just spark an idea for them. And so if you hear something you like, something that's amazing, please do share it on social media, all those different platforms that you're on. Make sure you tag CueBoom, #SpringCue, and #WeAreCue.
All right. And with that, are you guys ready?
Yep.
Here are the booms, and of course you can follow along with me. I'm gonna be bringing them up on my own screen, and hopefully, as I said, virtually, we're gonna be all copacetic here. If you want to go, and these will be published later, so everybody can watch them again, and because there's some great ideas that were shared by our boomers, and they always help us, I think, reflect as teachers. And so we're gonna go over here. And here are, Mila, you are definitely not left off this one. Again, I apologize, 1,000 apologies. That was my mistake. And hopefully you will find it in your heart to forgive me. So you can see here, we're gonna have our kid booms. And I thought what we could do is they're put in a certain order. what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this button over here. And if you can see it, what does it say?
Random.
Random. And that way we don't know. And, you know, you guys don't have any pressure because you're just watching your video, right? It's something you've already done. You had to practice. And that's kind of cool about doing it virtually, because when you're on stage, you just get that one shot, right? But when you do it virtually, you can record. And I know definitely Russell, who's in my household, he did his more than once. And I have a feeling a few of you did it as well. So you guys ready? Thumbs up if you're ready. Okay, and audience, and some of our kids, of course, what are we doing when they're done with the boom?
Boom.
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 All right, so here we go. Again, if there's any audio issues, please just drop it in the chat for me. I got some people that are helping me with that. And so with that, let's hit that random button.
Hi, I'm Nirja, and I'm an 8th grader at Black Mountain Middle School in San Diego, California. One of my hobbies is fencing. You know, the Olympic sport of sword fighting. I've been fencing for 2 years and I absolutely love it. I'm also a Girl Scout. I love giving back to a community. In my spare time, I like to cook. This is some garlic naan and curry I made for my family. I think school is really missing out on rigorous learning. Students need more disciplined learning to make sure they grow. I don't believe in things like the no homework policy, which really limits students' learning. If we introduced more project-based learning, students would have fun with learning. I know schools are introducing assemblies to raise awareness about mental health, but I think that students still need to be convinced about why it is important that they feel safe at school. School has really allowed me to become more confident and speak out. I know now that I can make a difference in the world, no matter who I am. At the We the People competition this year, my class placed first in speaking out about constitutional laws and their application in our lives. I want to be a leader, and school helps me on that path through college and learning in competitions. Teachers really rock at school. They really help us learn to be better human beings. Also, technology provides an awesome tool to do more learning. I think if schools were more clean, viruses like the current one wouldn't spread so fast. In my bathrooms at school, there's often a lack of soap and toilet paper. I think it's important that they institute a sense of mindfulness too. It's important that we know how to focus on what we're doing. Something that doesn't rock about school is a lack of funding. Whenever you complain to your teacher about something, it's, oh, the school didn't give us enough money. If you ask the school, they say the district didn't give us enough money. If you ask the district, they say the state didn't give us enough money. Where are the taxes going? We need a good education system so that we have an informed citizenry. 3 tools I like to use online are Khan Academy, iExcel, and Google Classroom. They allowed me to stay organized and learn by example. As a personal statement, I would just like to say thank you to school for giving me the opportunity to grow as a person, be informed, be mindful and focused, and give me a sense of community. Because of these things, I'm a much better person, and it's all because of school. Thank you.
Awesome. And
Hi, my name.
before we jump in to Russell, Nirja, do you have, thinking about, one of the things I heard in there was mindfulness. Do you have one example of mindfulness that you like to do at school? And if you would need some time, we can come back to that at the end, okay? But think about that. All right, so thank you very much for sharing. We're gonna move on to Russell. Are you ready, Russell? Here we go.
Hi, my name is Russell, and today I'm gonna be doing my Q Kid Boom. So my name is Russell. Like I already said, I go to the school Lincoln. I'm in 4th grade. I live in Salinas, and one thing I enjoy doing is playing on my Switch. What I really want is more time for lunch. And schools have various management because I want to become an architect. But rocks is recess. And the fact that we have computers, I also really like the English classes. Something that's meh is the food that they serve, learning in Spanish, and the after-school programs. What doesn't rock is the length of lunch and recess, no one who has allergies sit at the peanut-free table, and how much work they give us. What makes an awesome teacher? Fun teacher equals awesome. Teacher puts up decorations is equal to awesome. Awesome attitude is awesome. Well, here's the applications that enjoy Leveled, because it makes math fun. Prodigy, because it's your math game. Imagine Math, because you can have an avatar. I enjoy the school, and I love the fundraisers. It's also my favorite place to meet my friends. So with that, my friends, that's my cute kid room. Bye.
All right, great job, Russell. And Russell, you mentioned being an architect. Is there any kind of specific buildings that you feel like you want to design? Let's see, I'm gonna go out of full screen here just for a second. Maybe Russell's having.
Hi, my name is Mila. I am in 5th.
Russell, do you have any buildings you want to design? All right, we got another little a future kid boomer here. Okay, Mila, are you go? Did you want to say something?
Do you want me to answer my question?
Sure. Are you ready, Nirsha? That'd be great.
Yeah,
I would
sorry,
love for you to.
My screen was freezing.
That's okay. Thank you. Thanks for coming back.
So you asked about mindfulness, and I think mindfulness is just important because a lot of times we forget like our intention about why we are at school, and we start comparing ourselves to other students instead of focusing on the learning, which is what's important, and the education is why we're at school. So I think it's important that we calm down and forget the things that bother us outside of school and focus on what's important in school.
They're talking to the people whose slides are there.
And do you feel like, I might have some technical issues I need to look in. Did you feel like your school does that? Can you hear me?
Yeah, so my district has a mindful minute, which is like every morning we all sit in silence and think about what we are grateful for. But I feel like a lot of people think of that as a joke and just goof around during that time. So if we made a better job of like informing students that it's not a joke and like why it's important.
Thank you very much. I think that's very helpful. We appreciate it. All right. Russell, did you want to add anything to yours? If not, I'm going to move on.
He did comment that he wants to build houses.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, chat moderators. Building houses. Great. And that's another way you can share. I appreciate that. And I need all the help I can get here. So, all right. Are we ready for our next one? And here we go.
Grade at Orlando. Hi, my name is Mila. I am in 5th grade at Orlando Elementary School. I live in Cathedral City, California. My favorite colors are red, black, and pink. Something I want from school, and I'm not getting, is more clubs, because some clubs that we have are chess club and Guineas club, but not a lot of people go to those, so we need clubs that are for everyone. Some things that rock at my school are our teachers, our playground, the classrooms, and in 5th grade you get a reading buddy. What is met is our food. Sometimes it's really good and sometimes it's not so good. What doesn't rock is that we have barely any clubs. What makes an awesome teacher? Mrs. Alanis is a great example of an awesome teacher. Mrs. Alanis uses fun activities to help us learn, and Mrs. Alanis also uses fun websites that will help us learn. Learnapalooza. My 3 favorite websites to use at my school are Kitablog, Quill.org, and Gimkit. Kitblog, your teacher would give you an assignment, and you would write what you think on that topic. Gimkit is a math game or a Neolay game. You could change it to whatever, and you use power-ups to gain more coins. Quill is a grammar website. Landa Elementary may have some flaws that we need to fix, but we can fix them as a school. School is still awesome, even if we do have problems. We still get a great education because of our teachers and everything that is awesome at our school.
Good job. Let me grab before the next one
Hey,
gets on there.
I have a
Oh
question.
yeah, please,
for Mila.
Claudio. I was
Yeah.
going to ask you if you wanted to.
Yeah. So, Mila, so you were talking about some of the clubs that are not there. What are some clubs you think that should be part of your school? I'd be interested to know.
Art clubs and like just a drawing thing, because a lot of people that I know like to draw, and there's not a lot of things we can do to draw because we don't always have free time.
Cool. It's like an art drawing club. Awesome.
Awesome. And if you want to add any more to that, that would be great. And I love Jackie Smith drawing and Earth clubs are great, right? I love hearing the booms in there. So thank you for doing that. And great question, Claudio. And it looks like up next we have Miss Sissany. So here, are we ready, Sissany?
Yes.
Here we go.
All right.
Hi, my name is Sissany, and I attend Victoriano Elementary in Moreno Valley. I like to take advantage of every opportunity to take part in school activities. I belong to the Girls Cooking Club and was part of the track team. Last year, I won first place at my school science fair and received a gold medal at the county level. This year, I was part of a team that was the first elementary in our district to participate in the National History Day contest. Missing the mark. At my school, we don't have an art club, and it would be amazing if we did, because kids like to color and paint and create. I personally enjoy art and would like to learn different techniques and tips. Another thing that would be amazing is if after-school activities could be more spread out throughout the week, not just on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so we wouldn't have to miss out on others that we're interested in. Finally, I think we should have a club for kids that are shy or different, so they could make friends and won't eat alone at lunch. Field of Dreams. My dream is to become an entertainer, sing, act, and dance. My teachers have been great at recognizing my aptitudes and have encouraged me to participate in the school plays. Last year, I did Peter Pan, and this year I would have been Jasmine in Aladdin. I also sang at Black History Month celebrations and learned to play the trumpet and read music. Rocks and doesn't rock. Some awesome things at my school are the clean and updated classrooms. Also, every student has their very own Chromebook to learn, and we have cool, motivating teachers. Some things that could need some work are the food. One thing that would make it better is if we had more fruit and were allowed more of it on our trees, especially since sometimes the food can be yucky and all I eat sometimes is fruit. Also, shade. Waiting after school during the hot summer months for our rides really sucks. Awesome teacher. I've been lucky to have had really awesome people to be my teachers. They have pushed me to expect more of myself, work hard, and collaborate with others. My teachers care because they encourage me to aim high and persevere. They really are great at what they do. Personal statement. Although I want to become a performer, I believe it's very important to know more than just how to sing. I want to be an educated adult and have knowledge that I get from going to college. Plus, I hear I should have a backup plan, even though I'm sure I won't need it. I'll leave you with this. It shouldn't matter how slowly a child learns as long as we are encouraging them not to stop. Thank you. Boom!
All right, that was really good. You have a teacher here, is that correct, Sissany?
Excuse me?
Your teacher is here, right, Mr. Woods?
Can you hear me?
Is there anything you would like to say, Mr. Woods or Sissany? Would you like to say anything to your teacher here that I saw in that picture?
What?
Come on, Sissany.
Think maybe she's saying maybe her microphone.
Can I say something?
Please do.
Oh, absolutely. Everything that you hear from Sissany is authentic. I love and miss her energy that she brings to the class every day and the way she takes risks. Anything that I ask her to do educationally, she does. And she's a young 5th grader, and so the future is definitely bright for her. And Sissany,
Awesome.
yes, you will be able to come back and perform the Aladdin. We've extended our play for the next school year to 6th graders as well. So we hope that you come back as Jasmine.
Yay, that's
Awesome.
Yay.
All right,
So
Claudio,
proud of you.
I'll toss it over to you, Claudio, if you want to ask the question with our next boomer up here. And our next boomer we have
Awesome.
is Miss Kira. All right, Miss Kira, and her mom
Yes.
is here as well, so that's exciting.
This is my cute kid boom. My name is Kira McCurdy. I'm a 4th grader at Grattan School and I live in Oakdale, California. Missing the mark. Lunchtime. The time for eating is short. The little kids get 20 minutes to eat and the older kids get 10 minutes to eat. And I think that's not really fair. And the food quality needs to be better. The food quality needs to be better because it doesn't taste good, look good, or fill people up sometimes. People get their lunch and then ask if any of their friends want anything from their lunch. And if they don't, then they just go to the trash can and they throw it away. So if the food quality is better, then I think people would actually eat the lunch. Rocks doesn't rock. What rocks is science, art, and music. Meh, big field trips. I love going on the big field trips, but waking up early in the morning, that's the part I don't like. Doesn't rock PE, because when we're doing the arm warm-ups, my arms get tired really easily. What would make an awesome teacher for me is they would have to be funny, a little bit strict, nice, and they would have to make learning fun. Learnapalooza. My Learnapalooza is code.org because it's fun. Because code.org is fun, but I still get to learn things. I like Google Slides because it's easier. It makes projects easier instead of having to do it on Google Docs. The Monterey Bay Aquarium website. I like that because I get to see live footage of the animals there, but it's not the same as actually being there. My personal statement. I love being with my friends and learning new things at school. That makes times like this more difficult. I miss the humor from our classroom. I love laughing with my class. I also miss my teacher because she's the one who makes most of the jokes. And that's my cute kid boom. Boom.
Boom. Awesome.
Boom.
Oh, awesome. Well, Kira, I have a question for you. At the beginning, we're talking about the food. And I'm just curious, what would be some solutions for the food? What would you do?
I don't know because
What would make the food better? Maybe. Would you say, would you order food from a fast food place or?
like if the food wasn't served cold,
Oh.
that would be a lot better because like when we go out to eat the food and we get our food and we start eating, it gets cold, and if it wasn't cold, then I think it would be better.
Nice. So,
And it just doesn't look good at all sometimes.
okay, that's good though.
So they changed it.
Warm food would definitely taste better than cold food. I agree. Yeah. So maybe get you all there sooner for food, I guess. That's good. That's good. Thanks for sharing, Kira.
All right, we got our next one coming up here. Chloe, here we go.
Hello, my name is Chloe Rojas, and I live in Cathedral City, California.
but on the maps it usually says Palm Springs. So yeah, I live there. I love the place where I live because it's always sunny. It never snows here in the valley, but on the tramway. But I usually love just going to the pool, hanging out with my family, and just grabbing a popsicle and walking around. I love my family. I love spending time with them, especially my baby cousin. I just love spending time with them, playing loteria and fun little games before they grow up and, you know, we forget about each other. I go to Landell Elementary School, and I'm about to take a huge leap into middle school, which I'm not really prepared for. I'm actually pretty nervous. Missing the mark. My missing the mark is that there needs to be more sanitary structure in the school and more sanitary water and clean things that we use during our time in school, and that there needs to be more time to unwind and learn during school. Field of Dreams. My teachers and school are helping me improve with my grammar, my math skills, and helping me get great grades to help me succeed in the future. And my teachers are also helping me with my dreams of becoming an author or a movie director, and they are also helping me become a better person. My rocks, my meh, and my just rock. So my rocks are that we have a lot of fun events at school. We get free breakfast and lunch, which I think is pretty cool. We have awesome teachers, a library full of books, and I'm in a colorful classroom with an amazing teacher. What's messed to me is the food. It's good, but it's not that great, and that we can't play tag on the playground. So, and my doesn't rock is that we have no air conditioning in the bathrooms, and the water in the water fountain is always just hot, or it's broken, or it's just unsanitary when we need it and we're like really thirsty in the day, and that we don't get a lot of field trips like the kids last year, which I think is really unfair, and that we're not getting to go to science camp, which I'm really disappointed, and I was really looking forward to. Awesome teachers. Wow, I can definitely tell you what an awesome teacher is. I've had a lot of phenomenal teachers throughout the years, and I can't even think of words to describe how great they are and how they've been helping me throughout the years and helping me succeed. Miss Alanis, my teacher right now is Miss Alanis. She is very kind, very smart, great at technology, and she is very good at teaching, and she is a really good listener, and she helps solve our problems when we have friend problems, we're just sad or upset. And I will miss her and all of my former teachers very much when I take a leap into middle school. Also, Miss Alanis lets us have fun experience like the Q Boom, which I'm doing right now. And even though most of my former teachers retired, I still thank them for helping me succeed throughout my years in elementary school. Finally, Learnapalooza. My teacher uses the best apps to help us learn, like GimKit. I like GimKit because it's a cool way for us to learn topics and earn money so we can buy power-ups and fun themes and all of that. And Epic because it's like a huge library on your computers, and you can read a lot of fun fictional books and nonfiction books and historical fiction, some fun videos, and all of those comics that you like to read too. And the most common app that I like to use is Google Classroom because it's just a fun, organized way to keep all your assignments, your tests, and your Google Slides and Docs and all of that stuff that helps you learn. Well, that was my Q Boom. Thank you so much for listening to it, and I hope you have a great day.
Great job, Chloe.
Nice. Awesome.
If you had one book from the library,
Hello.
what would that be that you would pick out? If you could pick out one book.
One book?
Yeah, one book or maybe two. What's your favorite book to recommend to people?
That's complicated because I love books. I love reading. I'm a bookworm.
How about a favorite author?
favorite author, I'd pick Who Was, because they tell a lot about some people in the world, and they're nonfiction. So I think I picked one Who Was book.
Awesome. All right, and up next we have Liam, and I'm going to throw it over, of course, to Claudio to think of a
Awesome.
wonderful question for Mr. Liam here. Liam,
Yes,
you ready to rock?
Looking forward to it.
All right, let's go.
Hello, my name is Liam Platt. Welcome to my Kiboom. I go to school in Workman Elementary in Covina. I'm in 4th grade. I'm 10 years old. I like walking my dogs. I like to build things with cardboard and duct tape. I like to build gigantic houses and weird things with Legos, and I love Minecraft. My favorite card games are the game and the Oregon Trail. I really hate dying of dysentery. My favorite books are Minecraft books, but the most important book of all is the Bible. Missing my mark. What I am missing is a lot of coding. I want more computer science, because what we are doing is boring. I want more to work with. What we're doing is on Scratch and Code.org. I have learned how to do robotics and programming Arduinos and Hyperduinos with my dad, and I definitely like that more than Scratch. Don't you think that? Field of Dreams. My dream is to be an engineer, or like my dad, to work with students. Just for once. I like robotics. I like building. I want to make gigantic 3D printed buildings and houses and whatever. Rocks and doesn't rock. What rocks is the playground, music. I love trumpet. Playing Minecraft, and my teacher. But meh is the playground equipment, the field, the balls to play with. It's old and rusty and disgusting like that ball in the picture. But does not rock at all. A lot of mean kids, bad language, bullies, and coding and Scratch. Those are like the worst things in the school. My awesome teacher is Mr. Hathaway. He really rocks. He's really, really nice. He really wants us to learn. He lets us do things like play Minecraft and stuff. He lets us bring in electronics to play, like my Piper computer. It's made of wood. He has a great personality inside. My personal statement is, family is most important to me. I love my family and dogs, but the most important to me is Jesus. I'm innovative and creative and not afraid to mess up. I love playing trumpet. We cannot have a great school without any of the arts. And that is my Kid Boom presentation. Goodbye.
Oh. That was amazing, Liam. And my question for you is that you talked about Minecraft and building. Have you built something in Minecraft? And if you have, what is the one thing you built?
I'm actually still building it. It's Santa Barbara mission.
Santa Barbara mission, you said?
San Gabriel mission.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Awesome. Is it easy to do?
No.
Okay. Awesome. Well,
Day and night.
well, awesome. You probably do a much better job than myself.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing.
All right, up next we have Savannah. Are you ready, Savannah? Here we go.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to my Kids Boom. My name is Savannah. I go to Chaparral High School. I'm currently in 11th grade, and I live in Temecula, California. A little bit more about myself. I play basketball, and I love the outdoors and staying active. At my school, I think students are lacking the opportunity to further develop their strengths and career pathways through what they're passionate about. A few of the things that I'm passionate about are sports. I've grown up playing sports, and like I said, I play basketball. Another thing I'm extremely passionate about is animals, whether it's cats, dogs, and horses. I've always had a special place in my heart for animals, and I could see myself using this love as a career pathway. A huge dream of mine ever since I was little is going to college. I'm super blessed to have such amazing teachers and counselors who support the decision to further your education past graduation. My number one school that I'm looking at right now is Point Loma. I just love that it's on the coast, and this is where my mom graduated from. Point Loma is a really intriguing school to me and somewhere I want to spend my time, because not only do I get to continue my education in the classroom, but it also is a school that will help me continue my love for snowboarding and surfing. What rocks about my high school is that students are given the opportunity to create clubs that interest them, whether it's cornhole club to environmental club, you name it. If you're passionate about it, you can create it. What's kind of meh about this whole thing is that there's only limited amount of time to where clubs can meet during school. What doesn't rock is not only how I said there's not enough time, but this also goes for classes that we're taking. At my school, we're only allowed to have 6 classes, and it's hard to fit in those classes that you want to take. And I know personally, a lot of times you want to take one course, but there's not enough room in your schedule for that. What makes an awesome teacher to me is someone who not only engages with their students educationally, but personally, and truly gets to know them. I also love when teachers are involved in the campus and not only the classroom. It's one of my favorite things to see my teachers at football games or even at school dances and just be able to talk to them and really have that personal connection. Some of the links and apps that I use almost on a daily basis are Google Classroom. Google Classroom is great for when you miss assignments or if you just want to get a little bit ahead and see what's going on in the next few weeks. Infinite Campus is an amazing app that my district uses to upload grades and keep attendance and schedules. It's really nice and convenient to have it on your phone, so every time a grade goes in or an assignment, you can get the notification and see what you got immediately. My favorite all-time app is probably Kahoot. I'm a really hands-on learner, so Kahoot gives me the opportunity to study and review with my friends through games and just on a whole wide range of topics. It's just so much fun. My personal statement, I see a lot of positives in my high school, and coming from the perspective of not only a student leader, member in academic societies, but also being a varsity athlete, I see that there's room for improvement. I work super hard in school so I can be successful in my future, but as of right now, I'm realizing that I haven't had the exposure to those things that really make a difference in determining where I want to go and what I want to do after graduation. Lastly, I just want to thank everyone for watching, and a special thanks to Coach Ben and my teacher, Ms. Morales, for allowing me the opportunity to be a part of the Kids Boom 2020.
All right, Claudia, you want to ask a quick question? That way we can make sure to fit our last 2 boomers in here as our time running to its close.
Awesome. Well, the quick question, like, what would you do to allow more time for passion projects at your school?
Is it unmuted now?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I just think that like having a set time or even like a class once a week, just where you could like pursue something that interests you, not only like classes that you're taking, because at my school we have a lot of electives that we can take, but sometimes like the things that we're really passionate about aren't offered as a course. So just having like that set time where students can just be proactive of what they want to do.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, and so Robert, you are
Hello,
up,
everybody.
buddy.
My name is Robert, and today I'm going to be presenting my Kid Cube Boom. I go to Paloma. Hello, everybody. My name is Robert, and today I'm going to be presenting my Kid Cube Boom. I go to Paloma in Temecula, California, and I am 5th grade. I like to play baseball and video games on my PS4. Missing the mark. I would like to see more book fairs because students need more literature to make them into the adults they hope to be. Baseball equipment so students can be more active. And talent shows so students could not be so shy and show their inner selves. Field of Dreams. School is home to learn more mathematics, which would help me become an engineer. Rocks and what doesn't rock. Math rocks because it helps us with problems that we might come across as adults. Computer/iPad games so students have fun. And coding so students could be creative. Meh is PE, history, and library. Science, tests, homework does not rock because I do not have much interest in science. Tests and homework aren't much fun. Awesome teacher. They must be kind, enthusiastic, and makes learning fun because they make us into the adults we hope to become in the future. Learnapalooza. These are my favorite apps. Minecraft because you can make anything you imagine. Tinker because we get to be creative and code cool things. Sketchy School because we get to make cool, beautiful drawings. And Clips so we can make really cool movies. Finally, the personal statement. School is fun and important because it helps us with our future lives. Because what we want to be is really important. So school is important. All right, guys. Bye.
All right. Great job there.
I'm Awen.
And we'll pause this real quick. Robert, do you wanna say anything quickly before we do this last one? Claudia, you got a quick question for Robert?
I'm sorry, I do not know. I really enjoyed it.
That's okay. I want to make sure to squeeze this in and give our last shout out. So Robert, thank you very much. All right, here we go. Our youngest, awesome.
I go to John Walsh Elementary. I am in 2nd grade. I live in Fresno, California. Missing the mark. My school needs more library books girls will like, but not scary books. Field of Dreams. I want to be a fashion designer when I grow up because I took sewing lessons at Joann's Fabric and I think it was awesome. Rock doesn't rock. What I think rocks to me is reading, learning, and being smart. What I think like meh is math because it's always too easy. What doesn't rock is school being closed and bullies. Awesome teacher. My teacher is Miss Vanessa. She is an awesome teacher because she's always making me happy. And a good teacher is always nice to his or her students. They help students when they need help. They try to make students happy when they are sad. Personal statement. Did you know 2 kinds of sloths are endangered? We need to protect them by saying no to plastic and saving energy and planting trees. I love sloths and I love to act like sloths. That's the end of my speech. Boom!
There you go. Let's give a round of applause for all of our kids. Great job. It was wonderful. You know, obviously the live venue is so enjoyable to see the kids' faces, but you all did a great job there. And I think what I'm thinking here, Claudio, is that let's just have a little bit of chat for this question right here. You want to read that for us?
What did you learn from this experience? Share with us, guys. What did you learn?
Sissany, I see your thumbs up. What do you want to share? I'm going to unmute you. There you go. Get her microphone. And if anybody else wants to share too, think about your thoughts. Go ahead.
I learned that you can have a video call with multiple people and not just one. I also learned how to use Flipgrid and slides to present and have the slides or presentation show as well as a screen of myself at the same time.
Good to share. Good to share. Thank you so much.
I learned the opinions of not just me, but other students.
Is there one that you liked? Russell, is there another student's opinion that you really thought that was similar to yours? You don't know? That's okay. What about you?
Saw a hand raised. I think it was
Liam?
I
think it was.
learned from other people's experiences is because part of how their school life is.
Thank you, Liam. Did
I
you
think
see
Nirja? I think it was. I hope I pronounced
Nirja
the
and
name
then
right.
Savannah? Yeah,
No,
Nirja
one.
and then Savannah. Perfect.
Oh, her mic.
Go ahead,
Right.
Savannah. Maybe you could go first. I'll unmute you. There you go.
Okay. I just wanted to say that I really like the idea about the mindful minute, because even though she said that some kids take it not seriously, but I think in high school that would be a really good idea to incorporate, just to take a minute to focus on learning and just, yeah.
Awesome.
Nirja, you want to try again? See if your mic's working?
I learned that a lot of people have the same experiences as me, and a lot of them are different too. But I learned that like together we can make a really big difference and really change how people experience school.
Is there another Kid Booms that really struck with you as far as just another idea?
I really liked Eowyn's about the slots. I think it's really good that we have like younger generations who are also invested in making sure that the environment is safe for everyone.
That's snaps, right? Snaps. Any other of our boomers? What did you feel? How did you feel about this? I don't know if any of the other Eowyn?
What?
Did you want to share anything? What did you learn from this experience?
That you kind of have to be brave to do things like this and be confident about this. Have confidence about this.
Very nice. Claudia, did you see anybody else?
I'm looking. I'm not sure. Liam, did you have? Maybe he just put a thumbs up, or did you want to say something?
Already said something.
Okay.
Teachers, I know Mr. Woods had a chance to share something earlier. Teachers, I don't know if there's anything. Again, we only have about 2 minutes left. Teachers, is there anything you want to say for your students that are here, or moms? I think I got a great picture of Savannah and her mom earlier watching Savannah's boom, so I'm gonna have to send that to you, a good screenshot of you two next to each other.
Yeah, I think Savannah had her hand up. Savannah, unmic you. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to say also like what I learned from this whole experience, because it like did get shifted over to like virtually, which I thought was really cool because I'm not very like tech person, and it was really cool to like learn how to do like the split screen recording. And then I was a little nervous like to put myself out there for it, but then I saw everyone and all the younger kids doing it, and I was like, this is really cool that everyone's learning how to do this. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
I think that the younger students are less intimidated and they're more willing to put themselves out there. And then you kind of get the middle school and the high school students a little, I don't know how this is going to turn out. But I really liked how we had that representation from the younger primary to the older high schoolers. It was a good representation of all grade spans.
Yeah, and I want to encourage Savannah in particular to co-host with me on a distance learning next week when we go back to school. And I encourage all of you students who already have that relationship with your teacher to help out as part of your distance learning with your teachers that are coming up in the next few weeks.
Yeah, even suggest that your teachers maybe put out some Flipgrid assignments and you guys be the coaches for your peers.
Yeah.
All right, and so I think with that, again, thank you teachers for being here. Thank you students for being here. I want to make sure, hopefully I got this correct here now, that we got everybody's name on the screen. Again, my slide for that. And so the last thing that I just like to do is just take a quick picture of everybody. We got about 1 more minute before I think we need to get out. I'm not sure if somebody else is using the room, but if you have your mic, if you have your camera off, now's your time to turn it on. I'll give you a second. If you're still on mute, we can still give a big round of applause to our students, right? Great job, big round of applause, right? Or snaps, right? Thank you very much, Claudio, for doing this with me. Teachers, feel free to steal this, use it in your own district. It's super powerful. And so with that, we got 2 pages here on my screen. So I don't know which one you're on. I got a lot of people here. So number 1, here we go. Thumbs up, everybody. Peace. All right, I got 1 more page over here I'm going to shift over to. So you might have been on the first, you might have been on the second. But here you go. 1, 2, 3. Cheese. All right. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the experience. I'm going to stop recording and sharing at this point. And with that, I hope everybody enjoys their day. Thanks for being with us.
Way to go, Sissany.
Bye.
Way
I'm
to
gonna be
represent
leaving.
Victoriano.
Bye.
Great job.